Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of oh my god, Minecraft. Sorry guys.
Craft the Minecraft.
Yeah, I got that one out. Oh my god. How many games do you review, guy? Yeah, so we are here with, go ahead.
I'm that one guy, you know?
Yeah, that one guy. Holy crap. Why didn't I remember that?
Gamer from Hydros.
And we are over here in, what was the name of this server again? I can't even remember now.
Is this 1.192?
Yeah, it was the weird one.
Super Happy Fun Time or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it's a pretty cool server. I like it. The one really cool feature that I like is that you can just click a little button and or just type it out to go to a place that has plots open. In other servers that we've joined, you pretty much have to go off into the world, unless we're doing something wrong. You just have to go off into the world and try to find a plot of land. And from what I've heard from other people, you know, sometimes you actually travel for like a good 30, 40 minutes just to find somewhere that you can call your own to start with. And that seems a little excessive to me. Like, it should be a lot easier to find somewhere. And that way places don't get too crowded and you don't get all these little arguments that seem to spring up when people are too close together. So it seems to me the other servers, other servers should take that into account. Maybe do that. Maybe we're just asking for something too easy, and everybody's like, "No, it's not that big of a deal anymore." But for us, we definitely appreciate that. That was actually a pretty cool feature, and it allows.
Fantastic, guys. We're noob-tastic.
Right. I don't know about the tastic part, but spaz-tastic maybe. I don't know.
Spaz-tastic.
Yeah. But yeah, we definitely do appreciate that. It's been one of the first times we've actually been able to kind of sit there and worry about what are we going to do this time, instead of, you know, are we going to be able to even find a spot to start doing whatever it is that we wanted to do in the first place. Wow, crap, this is pretty deep down, man. I don't know.
Did you need help over there yet? Because I found all my equipment. I'm back in the game.
Yeah, if you want to come back over here, I could use some more tools for sure, but bring all those crates and those working tables and the forge and everything with you.
All right. I can do that since I'm right here.
And if you got enough, maybe you can make another shovel, because I could definitely use some of those.
Yeah, I should have plenty of stone, everything to do that with now. So I'll be back shortly. Let me go ahead and teleport to you. Give me a TPA here. It'll be a lot faster than me. Hold on, maybe I can. Oh, there you are. Is that you? No, that's.
No, I do a TPA here, right?
Yeah, TPA here.
BL. There you go. Then you can teleport over here to us. Now, this whole center part is going to be pretty much empty. I think we're going to go ahead and mine it down. That way this will just be one giant freaking corner of our sandcastle. I think this is what we're going to do. This is going to be one square corner of our sandcastle, and we're going to go further out in the water and connect like 4 other giant pieces, so that we're just like this giant sandcastle out here in the ocean. Almost like a big baby came by and swept it up and built it.
Bam. Alright, and bam.
Come over here and check out these guys. Oh, yeah, you guys can't... Oh, no, what was I doing?
That's our gamer,
my
guys.
God.
Check him out. He's awesome.
Yeah, I was going to go over there and taunt him for a little while. Instead, I showed him the way into our house.
Okay, what did you say you needed?
I need a couple shovels to mine some of this sand. I need lots and lots of sand.
Alright, so this shovel is 1 stick like that, 1 stick like that, guys. And
oh, who's on fire? That's right, you're on fire. Oh, but he went out. He went out because he's in the water. There we go. Yeah, punk. Too bad we don't have any arrows or a bow. We can sit here and just snipe these guys.
Alright, let me make a box for us to put stuff in.
I can toss you some sticks. I'll give you some wood that I don't need.
Need wood.
I'll keep the dirt.
4, and there we go. And I'm gonna put you some meat in there. Some andesite I'm not gonna use. Light gray wool, which we will use eventually.
Yeah, if we ever make a bed, I mean, that's usually one of the first things you're supposed to do, and we just never do it.
Yeah, we're just checking out a new server, guys, having fun. That's why we don't go immediately to the bed, because we're not sure we're gonna stick.
Well, right now we're not really looking for a server to stick on. We're just kind of sitting here playing. He will pay you in sushi. don't know what that's supposed to
Okay, there are 3 shovels, sir, in the box for you.
mean. See any in there, man?
That's because you're not running.
I think somebody looted them already.
Hey, what's up, little guy? Can you not get into our house? Oh, I like that, dude. They have trouble in the water, and I like it.
Yeah, so it's a nice little barrier right there.
I like it a lot. So that's already job number 1. So let me go gather more resources.
Oh, that's where they're coming in from. Okay.
And if you need help, just let me know. I need, oh crap, you know what? I need a freaking axe.
Well, I don't know about a freaking axe, but I'm pretty sure you could make a axe.
No, I need a freaking axe.
And that's, you might have to go to like horror movie status for something like that. Now, Halloween's coming up. Are you looking forward to any movie in particular that you're like, you watch every year?
You know, I used to, I live around this place in the theater here. They would show, for 48 hours, they would show nothing but horror movies, back to back to back to back. So you could literally go in, I think the tickets were like 12 bucks, and you could stay in the theater as long as you want to. And I used to sneak in a pint of whiskey, and I would buy Cokes until the pint of whiskey was gone. And I would literally stay in the theater for 23, 24 hours, you know, until I got so tired or you know,
Or
so
drunk.
inebriated.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I never got drunk off it. I mean, a pint of whiskey, that's not a lot, dude. It was just a buzz. Just about the buzz for me. And sometimes my friends would come and, you know, and we just have fun and watch horror movies. And and they used to have that every year, and I'm not sure they do that anymore. I need to actually check, because I would like to go in there maybe, you know, for a couple hours and watch some video. I mean, watch some movies. I love horror movies, man.
Yeah, but which one are you watching or thinking about in particular when you, like, what's the first thing that pops in your mind when you think horror?
Definitely Halloween for me. Michael Myers. Michael Myers is my favorite. I know he's not everybody's favorite, but as far as horror, he is my favorite. How
Yeah,
about
that's a
you?
good one. You know, I don't really have any one particular one. It's because I'm not really a big horror person in general.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I've
That makes
watched
sense.
a whole bunch of them. My brother was huge into that. And, you know, every weekend he would kind of treat himself, and he'd go down to one of the video stores like Blockbuster or something like that, and get, you know, a couple movies. And horror movies were always what he picked out. And as the kids, we kind of got to pick out one every once in a while, and we kind of just suffered through seeing his stuff. But I think one of the scariest ones, mainly because around the time that we watched it, we were so young, was It.
Yeah, I remember it.
With the clown and or whatever that, I think it was the clown, right? Yeah, and
Pennywise, yeah.
in the freaking sewer. Because I actually went out to the bus stop.
float down here. They all float.
I went down to the bus stop every morning, and I sat next to a grate like that with my feet dangling down. And then once I watched that movie, I could never sit next to that thing again. So it was kind of you know, traumatizing as a kid in a good way. Like, it scared the crap out of me.
Oh.
And
Good memories.
yeah, I mean, yeah, now I look back and I'm like, that was so stupid. But at the time, it was like horrifying. The same thing went when I watched the Blair Witch Project. I was working at the.
Yeah, it was okay, man. For it wasn't really scary until the end part where he was standing in the corner and then he got killed, or the guy with the camera got killed.
Spoiler alert,
That part
guys!
kinda-
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, if you, come on, it's older than 2 years, guys. You
Still,
can't
man. I
spoil
mean,
it.
you know, if they've never seen it, they've never seen it.
I'm
But
sorry, that's my rule. If it's not your rule, I'm sorry, guys. But hey, if it's the movie's older than 2 years, then, you know, no spoilers.
But yeah, it was a good movie. But at the time, the reason it was scarier than it actually ended up being was that the rumor, and it was a really good rumor, was that it was actual footage. Like, and it was only going into like the artsy fartsy theaters. And I say that because there's like 2 theaters here in Houston out of a huge friggin' city that allowed that movie to be played.
I'm about to die. I need to cook food, please.
You what?
I need to teleport. Oh, never mind. I got cooked food. Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah. I just found it.
Yeah. But yeah, out of all the movie theaters here, there was only 2. There was only 2 that were gonna play the movie, and so we had to drive out into like the friggin' middle of nowhere to get there to watch this movie. And the buzz behind it was that it was actually, you know, real footage that somebody had made into like an entertaining, you know, documentary that had actually taken off. Wow, there's a lot of iron over here. So I went to go watch it, and that's what everybody in the movie theater was thinking. Like, it wasn't something that they were like, oh no, it's just you know, buzz. They're just trying to, make people want to go watch the movie because they're saying some, you know, crazy lie. Can I not get in there? Come on, put it down. There we go. So did you like the movie, or did you think it was kind of... Because now that I know that it's not real, and it just seems kind of lame, the Blair Witch.
Yeah, when I first saw it, a lot of people were pissed off because it was shaky camera and all that stuff. But I thought for an original movie that was filmed on a shoestring budget, I thought, yeah, man, the kids went out there and they knocked it out of the park. And not only did they knock it out of the park, but they made a huge amount of money.
Did they?
And yeah, I mean, the movie was popular.
Oh, I know it did well, but I didn't know if they made the money or somebody else did.
Well, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they. I assume that they made the money. I assume that.
It's Hollywood. Never assume the person who's supposed to make the money makes the money.
You're right about that, but yeah, I definitely assume that they were the ones getting all the cash off of it. So.
I know they made a second one to it, and that one just sucks.
Yeah, that one was horrible. That one was an affront to God and all his angels.
That was like, you know, those old B movies that they used to come out with that were just, you know, they called them B movies for several reasons. One, it was low budget, so it's not A quality. And two, there was always an enormous amount of boobs or butts in the movie. And then, you know, it was just a bunch of like bimbo type characters that they had in the movie that had to be saved by some like almost jock stupid person, you know, just unbelievably one-sided, and you knew exactly where it was coming from, and it was like, just come on, you can do better than that. Like anybody could do better than that. And then once you actually see them act, you're like, okay, maybe not. Maybe you can't do better than that. And that's what B movies were.
I need another teleport, brother.
Okay.
I keep wandering too far. I'm getting lost.
TPA here, there we go. But I haven't seen it.
I don't like their teleport thing.
Yeah, either do I. It's not very, you know, intuitive. It's kind of like it slows you down.
You know, the other way is much better.
Yeah, because we played, how many servers now? 10, 15 servers, and every single one of them has done it that way, except for the ones that just don't allow it at all. Like, those are the rarity, the ones that just don't allow it, but...
What are you doing?
I'm getting more sand so I can seal this sucker off, and this is going to be one of the points to our sandcastle.
Yeah, but you got the stuff up here where I can't reach it.
So put some blocks down.
I'm not putting blocks down.
There we go. Seal that sucker off.
Chicken. Okay, how are you doing on food? 'Cause I'm putting a lot of food.
I got 5. Now make that 4 pork chops. There we go. There you go. You got some iron, man. And if you keep going down, you can find us some gold. That would be awesome.
Yeah, but it would.
Awesome.
Hey, everything. Copyright.
Right. I thought that movie was so stupid the first time I watched it, and it's kind of grown on me after.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was okay. I remember being happier than what I thought I would be when I walked out of the theater after seeing it. I was like,
wow,
it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be awful.
When I was watching movies in the 90s, they used to have a blockbuster come out like every other weekend, and it would be 2 of them competing with each other. And now I have the exact same take on movies that you have, where I go in expecting nothing, and if they give me anything more than nothing, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yep,
like what a horrible way to say that that's your standard is.
That's Hollywood.
Anything
better,
Hollywood. Anything better than garbage makes me happy. I mean, come on, that is.
We live in the generation of the remake, man, and every time I see that they're going to remake a movie, it just makes me angrier and angrier because. You know, some of the movies are good enough to where I'm thinking, some of the movies they're remaking are terrible. And, okay, you know, remake it if you can do better. But some of the movies they remake that I loved and I cared about. And then they make them worse. And,
see,
I get angry.
I have no problem with the remakes because you can either watch them or don't watch them. And most of the time I don't watch them. But I don't mind them doing remakes as long as they do, like, original stories for once. Because... when we were kids,
but they don't. They remake the movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The 80s, yeah.
Because when we were kids, we can think back to the movies that kind of influenced our life and shaped us and you know, broadened our horizons. Like Star Wars was one of those ones that really made people think and be like, holy crap.
Were a good time for movies, were they not?
Yeah, but I mean, what is the new generation going to have? They're going to be like, well, when I was a kid, what you watched a gazillion remakes and every single one of them was the same? I mean. You're like, what are they going to be able to say? I don't think they're going to be able to say very much, and that's kind of a shame. You know, they're going to miss out on that. I mean, like one of the movies I remember the most as a kid was Willow. It has the
yeah, Val Kilmer, man.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer's first movie. I
and the
think.
woman in that movie. Oh my God, unbelievably
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, she was hot, dude. Yeah, redhead.
Redhead in any movie, I mean, it's pretty much a
yeah.
guaranteed, just beautiful
You're
combination
doing
there.
bad things, dude. You're doing bad things.
Yeah, I've always been kind of partial to red hair, unfortunately.
Me too, man.
It's kind of messed up to be like partial to anything, but just from my experiences, not even in movies. I'm not even talking
Well,
about
we support
movies,
all women. We support all women. We definitely do. Me and AC King,
you
we
can make
support.
that claim. I'm not supporting all women. I don't have enough money. Please, man. I do not have that kind of cash.
You put it that way, yeah. We don't support any women, and we probably never will. Sad face, kind of.
Again, he can speak for himself. Like,
That's hilarious. Oh man.
But yeah, I mean that was a good movie. I like that one quite a bit. And come on, put that down.
Yeah, Willow was great, man. Willow, you idiot.
But I mean, what movies do they have other than like say Lord of the Rings? And Lord of the Rings was just a remake of an old book and a cartoon series and countless other
you
things.
Remember Lord of the Rings cartoon?
Yeah, that was a horrible cartoon, but I watched it.
Oh my God, you're. Oh,
Hold on a second, I'm getting massive lag here.
I disagree with that, but.